vinyls. I got two more classics for you today, and we're gonna take a look at the one and only Frank Sinatra. This one's a little throwback, come back to S- Sora Santo. So this one, I believe, from the early sounds and the early songs, it sounded like Frank Sinatra was like heartbroken and like couldn't find love. So when the sun goes down is literally about a song about like how men shouldn't be alone, especially if they have a woman that that loves them. I feel like Frank he has this like soothing sound, but he also just like also is able to convey love in such a way that like kind of brings people together. I know that people think his music is kind of boring, but I think it's kind of like subtle and like pleasing. Another good song is My Melancholy Baby, Day by Day, September song. There's a lot of good songs for um, just slow, um, jazzy type vibes, but also Sinatra delivers really with his voice. Um, I would say Sinatra is like one of my favorite old composers. When you look at like back in the day, we have Beethoven, you have different guys who are like, I know Beethoven was a little bit more classical, but like in the older days of like making like very like well known music, you have certain artists that were just known by everybody, and Frank Sinatra was definitely um, known by everybody. He also, if you didn't notice, he mentored Seth MacFarlane, the maker of Family Guy. So if you didn't know, Seth MacFarlane actually makes classical music. So yeah, I've seen him in concert, and it was actually like a pretty good concert. It was with also the actress that played Jade from Victorious. So it was a pretty good vibey time. But Frank Sinatra's impact is definitely huge. Um, he also had an impact on Logic, Young Sinatra, and all the boom bap beats that Logic usually use have a Frank Sinatra overtone. This next one by Frank Sinatra, the master of song. This one's a nice one. I do like the vinyl. Peep the stars in the middle. Um, it seems like Frank's vinyls kind of are always going to be all black. I haven't seen one yet that has a different color. But this one, there was a good songs like when it's sometimes just for now, life is so peculiar, and like I would say like Frank like started the trend of like having different like song titles mean different things and like equating them to a feeling. Uh, Another song like Sunflower, like he was pretty like ahead of his time, but Frank is definitely one of those guys that you could just put on at any time and just like vibe out to. So I definitely recommend these two vinyls. As for the next vinyls that I'm gonna just try to get, I want to get more R&B. Give more R&B for the summer and more uptime vibes. I will also be looking for a Kate Tronada vinyl for you guys. So that's what's on the next. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. If there's a vinyl that you guys want me to get and um, are thinking that would make the channel really nice, please put it in the comments. This is another video from Craig or Gregory on Vinyls. I love you guys. Get in the sun, but put some sunblock on.